Hey guys, it's Rare. I am here with some fun, exciting drama because what's better to wake up in the morning than to drama when you're just trying to be nice to people on Twitter, which is impossible. Anyways, Scott Adams, who I follow and did like, I don't know that I hate him now, but I definitely have a different viewpoint on him, posted something that I thought was a good question, so I decided to respond like the idiot that I am. First rule of Twitter is never respond to anybody. He wrote, I need a ruling on this. Is it racist, sexist to avoid hiring someone you reasonably believe has a 90% chance of disliking you personally because of your political views? Now, maybe I read this wrong. It's possible. I'm still working on my coffee. But I wrote back to him, I worked with people who have vastly different political views, and it went fine. We just didn't talk politics. We spoke of work and what was needed to be successful. It can be done, but both people have to put the work above the politics. Apparently, that answer wasn't good enough. He responded back that I had cleverly changed the question. It's about the employee hating you. It's not about a difference in politics.
What? Can you read his question again? Like the end of it, though.
You believe you believe that they have a 90% chance of disliking you personally because of your political views.
Yeah. What are you
So
talking about?
it's not a they hate you. It's a you think they might hate you because of your political views. Should you hire them or not hire them?
Yeah, but then he changed the goalpost. Didn't he? He just said he wasn't asking about political views when in fact he was asking about political views. 90% of if you know that they don't like you or your political views. I'm paraphrasing. I think that's about what he asked. And then he came back with your comment of, well, I wasn't asking about political views. I was asking that they just don't like you, that they hate you. Like, I don't know of anyone that would hire someone that hates them. Like, I don't understand that. But he asked the question, and then he didn't want to answer the question. He just wanted to talk about people who hate him, whatever the difference is between that nowadays. Usually, if you differ politically, nowadays they hate each other. But he asked the question, and then I don't understand why he moved the goalpost.
I guess he didn't like my answer. That's the only thing I can gather. But hello, it's Rare from the future. I am editing this video now and I'm a little bit more awake. So I wanted to make something clear that I don't think I made clear in the video. He asked about hiring someone you reasonably believe has a 90% chance of disliking you. I spoke about working with people and above people that didn't like me. I guess I took it a step further. He just wanted to know about hiring. I gave an example of how it worked for me while working with them because my only assumption is that worrying about hiring them, he was worried about having to work with them. Because if they don't like you and you don't have to work with them, who cares? So I still stand by what I said. I think you can work with people who disagree with you. If they outright hate you, I can't imagine they're going to be applying for the job to begin with. So that's kind of where I stand with that. Just to make it clear that my answer was assuming he was worried about working with them. Yep. All right. Back to the show. The way I read his tweet was he thinks that they could hate him based on his political views. I'm still not awake, obviously, because
I don't think he is either. He literally asked a question. You know, it's like, hey, what color's the wall? It's white. Oh, I wasn't asking about the wall. I was asking about the drapes. That's literally what he did. Like, he went from asking about if someone hates you based on your political views to saying, no, I'm not talking about political views. I'm talking about if they just hate me.
I worked with people who didn't like me. I don't know if it was because of my political views. I don't know if it was because of the color of my skin. I don't know what it was that this person didn't like me. But she did her job well, and thus I didn't care. Her dislike of me didn't get in the way of her work ethic, and she did her job, and I did my job, and things went on. We just didn't hang out after work. So I don't have a problem with working with people who don't like me or disagree with me. As long as they do their job and I do my job, the issues don't get in the way. Now, when issues like that do get in the way of being productive, then that's a different story. But to assume someone's not going to like you based on your political views and then decide not to hire them based purely off of your feelings, not facts, but feelings, that seems counterproductive to me.
It's irrelevant to getting the job done. I work with people of differing political views. Nothing's really changed. We still just get our jobs done. Now, do they like talking about politics? Sure, I think most people do. I don't think most people that factors into your productivity at work. It just doesn't. Now, if it does, you have a problem. Your job is to just get your product made or whatever it might be and to get it out the door so people can purchase it. That is most of our jobs. So I don't understand his problem. Like, as far as being successful, I don't think someone has to like you to work for you. Now, if they don't like you, usually that's why they just leave and go find somebody else to work for. That's what most people do. But, oh, we got an update.
Not from Scott, from somebody else. I'd written, if they do their job well, I don't really care if they like or hate me. And this person responded, you just described a hypothetical situation that doesn't exist anywhere in reality.
What?
Yeah. And then I wrote back, I've worked with people who hated me. I don't know if it was politics or other, but they did their job well, so I had no issue with them. We just didn't spend any time together after work. And this person just told me to stop lying.
Huh? Stop lying about what? You answered the question.
I don't really know why I would lie about something like that.
Right, that's anecdotal.
Apparently a liar. I could tell you the name of the person I worked with, where I worked. I was their manager, and I'm not going to because I'm not an a-hole. But they didn't like me at all, and they made it very apparent. But they still did their job, so I didn't care. There's no skin off my back that this person didn't like me as long as they did their job and did it well. And they did. And so I didn't say anything because I didn't care.
I don't know how you could know that. Like, he doesn't know who you've worked with. He doesn't know who I've worked with. I don't know who he's worked with.
Yeah, he currently has, as of right now, 130 likes on this that I cleverly changed the question about. I'm just not awake, I think. That's got to be what it is. I'm just not awake. I'm dreaming. I still must be sleeping.
No, people are dumb. They're going to like his comment no matter what because his name popped up. And that's a right-leaning. He's right-leaning, right?
I think so. I haven't looked that far into his political beliefs because, I mean, yeah, it's...
I don't care. Yeah.
It's sometimes it's fun, but I don't know. He posts some stuff. I've always liked his comic. I followed him because he says some cool stuff sometimes, and that's who I mostly follow. I don't know. I just think it's weird that he's assuming this person doesn't like him based on his political views. He doesn't know, but he's ready to not give them a chance simply for that. It's mind-boggling to me.
Ultimately, it's his call, though.
Well,
if that's
yeah.
what he wants to do. He can pick up anybody he wants. I don't care.
If he wants to base his hiring off of his feelings, then sure, go for it. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of really good employees doing that because you feel like they might hate you at some point. I guess, if you want to run your business that way, go for it.
Yeah, there's also 130 people that don't know how to read either. It was in the question.
Well, they're talking about it as if the person does hate him for his political leanings, when he stated that he feels like they will hate him for his political leanings.
Yeah.
And it's turned into this, don't hire a person who hates you. Why would the person apply for the job in the beginning if they hate you? I mean, I guess there's some people that would just want to, like, wreak havoc on you, but I don't think that's going to be the norm.
It's easier to do just not getting the job and just going on Twitter and trying to bash them every day, it seems.
I would think that if somebody's applying for a job, it's because they need money to survive and not just to screw around with somebody's livelihood. Like, I'm not saying there aren't people out there like that, but I don't think it's the norm. Now my mentions are blowing up. The left likes to not hire people based on their political views. We see and I don't mean just the left, I mean the far left. I mean super progressives, the extreme left. They like to get people fired from jobs that they don't even work at based on political views. We see that. And one thing I really liked about right-leaning individuals is they generally looked above and beyond that. If I'm working with somebody and I hire them for a job, they can do the job. I could really give two craps how they lean politically or what they believe or whether they really even like or hate me. If they can do the job, they can do the job. That's what it comes down to. For me, personally. If you can do the job and you can do it well, then that's all that matters to me. I'll pay you your money. Taking into consideration people's politics for whether you hire them or allow them to live in your apartment or allow them to bank at your institution just absolutely blows my mind. And that's the new thing.
People just take it personal that your opinion on any one topic makes you evil or good when it's literally just an opinion. Maybe we're wrong. You guys can look at these and tell us maybe we got this one wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Rare answered the question that he asked. Sounds like he's not going to hire somebody because they differ politically from him. It's
He
like we're still
thinks
not learning.
he thinks they might not like him due to his politics. He thinks.
Like,
So
this is crazy. Okay, let's say they don't like you, but let's say they're the best at what they do. Do you not hire them?
if they can do the job and they can do it well, then that's all I care about in the end.
I know. That's the point. If they do a really good job, you're going to want them on your team. That's just how it is. You think any writing room in America, like if, Matt and Trey from South Park always talk about, I can't believe we're not canceled yet. But if you think they left there, that they wouldn't have a bunch of people wanting to hire them, even though they know they're really center and libertarian on a lot of issues, like a lot of them. That's why they're so funny at poking fun at everything that makes no sense. Is because I don't think they really belong with anyone, but people would be breaking the doors down to hire those two guys because they're talented, not because of their views.
All right, well, if you think I was wrong and you think I misread him, let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and yell at me, I don't care. Anyways, until the next drama that happens, we will see you guys later. Bye. So, if there's anything you guys want to hear us argue about or discuss, you can leave it in the comments below, or you can find us on Twitter at Digatron and at CalmChaos19. But anyways, leave it in the comments below and let us know what you want to hear or what you think we should cover, or if you want to hear us argue about something random. It's always fun. Arguing's fun, right? See you guys later.